the point of it is that we are released. You know, the moment that we release another, that we get the benefit of that. And the Course even said this is a course about self-interest, but capital S self-interest, which is a unified self, not a limited self, but a unified self. My real reality is known to me. And when I judge, I'm closed off from vision. The Course even says that when we judge, we can't see anything. We're closed off from vision. We're closed off from creativity. We're closed off from this abundance that's within us now. Imagine that. It's like crimping a pipe, right? Have you ever been watering and you pull around the corner and all of a sudden there's no water coming out of the hose? What's the first thing you say? Oh, goddamn hose. No. What do you say? What do you know?
It's supposed to be crimpless.
Yeah, it's supposed to be crimpless. Yeah, I said it back. But what do you know? It's crimped, right? So what do? You just keep yelling at the hose? Or do you walk over and you uncrimp the hose? You just uncrimp the hose. No biggie. I uncrimp the hose and I keep doing it. Well, that to me is the same thing. When we judge, we're like crimping the truth about ourselves. We're crimping our glory. So why do you get so mad at the other person? I'm just going to go uncrimp myself. I'm going to let the crimp go. So now you can think of that person who's irritating you as just a little crimp in the hose. And you're going to let that crimp go. But I mean, that's the idea. Just don't make this such a big deal. They're doing it to me. It is my choice to see it that way. Render unto the world what is the world's. Render unto God what is God's. If Jesus thought that way, he had a lot of crimpers out there, crimping his life. He could have projected onto a lot of people, it's your fault, it's your fault, it's your fault, it's your fault. But he did not do that, did he? Why? Because he wanted to be happy. He wanted to live this joyous truth. He knew there were no benefit in sitting there in anger and attack and judgment. It was ridiculous. It was not real. It did not serve him. And it did not serve the glory of God. And if we can only get to the place where we see no benefit in it, that would be great. We're not there yet. We're still testing it out. There seems to be benefit in holding judgment. There seems to be benefit in being angry. There seems to be benefit in attack. So we still hold out. We've got to get to that place where there is no benefit. We do it for our own self-interest.